Jesus fucking Christ. Fine. Okay. Daily Mail. Remember, folks, Daily Mail is more just a place to get random racism. Daily Mail is where you can get yourself some white-on-white crime.
Yes.
Florida.
Why not?
At some point, Florida, we have covered every person. Like, there can't be that many fucking people there. All right. So 2 Florida fellers were accused of capturing an alligator from the side of the road, holding it down, and pouring beer down the reptile's throat. While one of the men encouraged it to bite his arm.
What?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
You know, when I was just doing show notes and just looking at articles, I came up, like, you know how you get, like, autoplay videos after the shit you just watched? It was a clip of a young bloke that ran around calling himself Steve Irwin. And they were apparently an Australian character, and they were on the Jay Leno program with an alligator on stage. They were trying not to get bit.
Yeah.
But Timothy Kepke and Noah Osborne, 27 and 22 years young, well, they did it and they filmed it. Around 10 p.m. August 26 in Palm City.
All right.
Now, in a police report, Mr. Kepke, the 27-year-old, Timothy that is, well, he claimed that Mr. Osborne, 22 years old, Noah, that is, and that is not the arc of the story, they grabbed the animal with his bare hands from the side of the road. You know, I've grabbed animals from in the middle of the road when I lived in Florida. They were fucking turtles. I think typically snapping turtles.
Yeah.
And I'd grab them out of the road before cars began to frogger them. And I always kept extra bungee cords with me. And I only get bicycles that have like a back sort of like mount cargo thing. So I could put like a bag of groceries or something on it. And I take and you know, turtles have a shell. So I would literally just bungee cord the turtle to the bicycle.
Yeah.
And take them down to the little river, the Econolakahatchee River, and go put them there. And then they would literally just go straight into the water like, thanks, cuz. I never grabbed an alligator. But if I did, I'd do the same thing. Just bungee cord him to the back and take him to the river, and he'd be like, thanks, cuz. You know how alligators talk. That's how alligators talk.
Alligators don't talk.
They speak. My bad.
Oh my God.
All right. So they said they grabbed it from the side of the road, where Mr. Timothy Kepke was apparently bitten by the animal on his right forearm before pouring beer down its throat. But it's not clear how serious the injury was. It's also not clear how big the alligator was. We don't know any of these things. We're going to find out why. So both of them fellers, they done got themselves arrested on October the 3rd after the police fellers became aware of the vidya and the pair made of the incident. Now the vidya has not been released by the police fellers, and it ain't clear if it was circulated before the arrests. How the fuck did they find it? Police can't investigate shit. All they do is think about different ways to investigate themselves. They done both got charged up with unlawfully taking an alligator, which is a law that someone had to put on the books at some point in time. Ugh. Like, you don't make something illegal unless people are doing it and you don't like it. That's the only way. So, a group of people that has been mentioned on this program so many times Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission,
Yes.
welcome back to the wine cellar.
Mm-hmm.
They received a complaint about the incident in August. The authorities investigated the incident, and they were ultimately able to obtain the video on my mother's birthday, September 17th. They then confronted Mr. Timothy Kepke about the allegations at his home, where he confessed he was involved in the incident, the New York Post reported. But Mr. Timothy Kepke, 27 years old, told the officers that Osborne caught the reptile with his bare hands from the side of the road. So he's just Takashi Kepke. Timkashi. Tim Cautionary Tale on who you kick it with. Caught it with his bare hands from the side of the road, and Kepke then enticed it to bite him. See, so I only did it because he did that.
Right.
And then enticed it to bite him, and then poured beer into its mouth, causing the alligator to act aggressively.
Because beer is disgusting. That is a smart alligator.
It's a Florida alligator. He just didn't like the brand. He's like, natural ice? Fuck you.
What is it they drink on King of the Hill? Alamo
Bear. And then that episode where Peggy got a job there and everyone had the diarrhea.
That was kind of funny.
The pair then released the alligator alive, Kepke told officers. I wonder if there's another charge for that. Although Kepke admitted to having a couple of beers. All right. This is a Florida story. This is a 27-year-old Florida man saying what he thinks makes sense to people with guns. Although Kepke admitted to having a couple of beers, he told cops he was not drunk at the time of the incident. Kepke office...
Which is also, like, almost more embarrassing. Because if I did some goofy shit, like, try to force drink beer to an alligator, I'd be like, yeah, I was fucked up. My bad. I'm not gonna admit that I did that shit sober.
And also, beer does fuck you up.
It does.
Yeah, like, I think a big part of it is that it's the inherent quantity. Like, you may not feel the same fucked up as you get from, like, a liquor or a vodka or something like that. But, like, beer, yeah, it, like, sparks your brain up. You're gonna get sleepy eventually, but that shit sparks your brain up. If he had a couple of beers, which by Florida man standard, I'm thinking 7, he's probably lit the fuck up. Now, Timkashi, further with his shit, told officers a female friend was also there when the alleged episode happened. He's telling on everybody. The woman said she thought the reptile bit Timothy because of his hostility. Kepke and Osborne were taken to the Martin County Jail with $5,000 and $2,500 bonds, respectively. Both men were released on the same day after posting bail.
All right.
Florida, man.
She needs new friends. You cannot hang out with men who get drunk and play with alligators.
Men who get drunk and play with alligators are probably her family.
Ugh.
She don't know no better.
Ugh, Florida.
We got to send some of the fucking progressive feminist homies down there to have a chat. Have a chat. All right. We gonna get the heck on from around here, man, because things ain't right. Fuck it. Light Skin Killmonger's getting surgery.
Yep.
We're gonna get the cat good.
Yes.
Get on.